I became a citizen scientist because I saw the need to better understand the numerous components of research and how the findings impact the individuals that I provide services to. I believe that citizen scientists add value to cancer research because of their lived experience. This can be particularly important when one thinks about how to create opportunities for inclusion of diverse populations, which we know is very important in this time.
One of the reasons that I, want to become a community scientist is because I have had not only the personal experience, but a direct and vulnerable connection working with breast cancer survivors, as well as survivors of other types of cancers who I'm treating their overall mental and emotional wellness in my psychotherapy practice. We're a great part of the ecosystem when it comes to research in general, and especially cancer research. And so being inclusive of having that direct understanding and direct one-on-one work just enhances the skills that I would possess to be able to support this kind of research.
Being cancer patients led me to look for further interaction with patients, and that led me to become a volunteer at Rutenberg Treatment Center, and then being more involved in the community and outreach engagement initiative, and then as a citizen scientist. But what I really appreciate is the interaction with patients and with clinicians, being sort of an interface as a volunteer between the two groups. And I also find that there is value generally, but particularly when looking at cancer, in getting different perspectives. And that's what community scientist group is actually doing.
And the reason why I became a community scientist is because I think it's really an extension of what I already do in regards to research, clinical research, and understanding the value of it, because a clinical trial saved my life. I am a stage 4 triple negative breast cancer survivor. I feel like I'm sort of a community scientist / translator. And so I think it's really important for me to understand that and use that ability to be able to translate those complicated scientific hypotheses and make it really simple and normal and obtainable for my community. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. Thank you.
The reason why I became a citizen scientist, I guess, is twofold. First, I'm a science geek at heart. So being a science geek at heart, it kind of just lined up with my interest. But secondly, and more importantly, is that I think it's just extremely important to bring the patient perspective to research. Citizen scientists can contribute a lot to research. One of the things they could do is they can review the informed consent form to make sure that that form is in a patient-friendly language and that a patient understands what they're about to sign into. Could look at to see if there's any undue burden on the patient and maybe suggest some changes to make a protocol more patient-friendly and maybe easier to enroll.
The community citizen scientist is important to research because it gives us the opportunity to bring back all of the information and all of the progress that is being made within the community back to the clinical trials and back to the research department. It helps them to be able to extend their information, extend the knowledge out into the community.
As a 4-year survivor of late-stage lung cancer, I'm aware that long-term survivorship is a relatively new phenomenon with patients, caregivers, and clinicians making the road by walking it. I became a community scientist as I wanted to bring, through ethnographic research, my experiences and those of others who share this cancer identity to the medical community and wider publics. In my view, community scientists are valuable to cancer research as we provide a conduit in bringing underrepresented voices into the dialogue. We also center the patient-survivor experience on a landscape that often privileges clinicians and researchers who work in conventional spaces. In sum, our efforts democratize the cancer landscape. Thank you.